Making coins on FIFA can get increasingly more difficult as you get farther into the year because the cards aren't just naturally rising 15-20% every single night like they were in the first week of the game, which it's fine. We can still find other ways to make coins, and we're going to talk about all of those, including some secrets that a lot of traders don't normally show you guys. It's something that might just be so obvious, but we forget about it or we don't utilize it enough at all. Now, yesterday we all saw when EA messed up and they dropped a hero pack for 25,000 coins on the market for just 10 minutes. That 10 minutes was enough to absolutely destroy the transfer market. Not only cards that were in packs, not only heroes, but everything went down in price very significantly, very quickly, and we saw an instance of EA's manipulation on the market where they went out and they just bought and bought and bought to try to make the market recover. But I've seen your guys' comments. Our last video was all about this, so if you missed the scoop on the hero pack, go check out the last video on this channel. But essentially, these cards have made a recovery. For those hero cards specifically, we're probably never going to see them up in that price range again. Because one, these hero cards, they have the most value right now. As we get farther into the year and new cards get released, this RTTK promo is going to be followed by another promo, followed by another promo, followed by another promo, and all these new cards are going to come out into the game, and there's going to be other options. And those cards are going to go down, plus the FUT heroes themselves come out with new cards in like a month and a half time. So people are going to be looking towards that and being like, yeah, it's not worth picking up one right now, especially after all the supply that was thrown into the game because of that mistake. Compensation's supposed to be coming soon. For those of you asking about it in my comments, I do not work for EA though, and I have no idea where it is because there's supposed to be compensation for a lot of different things, and we haven't seen any of it quite yet, which is very, very odd. Nonetheless, guys, we've got some investments, we've got some ideas, we've got some different ways to make coins today. And we're going to hop right into that, but before we do, make sure to drop a like on today's video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We just hit 132,000 subscribers, which is absolutely awesome. Let's keep the ball rolling. So on my transfer list right now, you guys can see I've got a ton of Timo Werner inform cards. And this card I picked up just simply based on a very small fluctuation that I've been seeing on FUTBin. There's a tracker that you can use on FUTBin, and I've shown this in previous videos, that basically keeps track of all of these different cards. And if I go ahead and take a click on Werner here on the top right, you can see how he fluctuates over the course of the last, 24, 48, actually 72 hours total, but that's when he, that's before he dropped in price a ton right there. Well, we saw him hit 20K. And then he rose to 27, which would have been a great flip if I had bought at that time. And then I saw him go back down, and he got all the way back down to 20K again, and then he rose to 23,500 coins. And at this price, there's only about 1,000 coin tax, so if you buy these cards, you're making 2,500 coins. And then he went back down to 20,000 coins. I saw it again, and then he went back up to about 23. Once again, I keep seeing this, and this is just over the course of the last day. He keeps doing it, so he got down to 21. He was actually a little less than 21,000 coins here about an hour ago, and that's when I picked up all these Timo Werners, and now we've got a ton of him. 19.5, 2250, 18,750, 20,000, 18,250. So even on the cards that we got for 20,000, if we sell for 22,000, we're making 1,000 coin profit on this Timo Werner. And it just continues to go up and down and up and down and up and down. And, well, it's about time we capitalize on it because I can literally see it just bounce up and down like a roller coaster on that FUTBin tracker. We might as well take advantage of it eventually. And that's what I did. So I bought that Timo Werner about an hour ago. And if you take a look at the one with the Hunter card on it specifically, he goes for like 24,000 coins with a Hunter card pretty easily. So I'm already making a nice bit of profit, like 3,000 to 4,000 coins on that one. But even the ones where we're not using Tech Avion or any special consumables on those cards, which I didn't add it. I bought it with the Hunter, but it's also something I got to consider when I sell to make even more coins. But he's above 20,000 coins, and he's above 21,000 coins. And, well, there is one that popped up for 21,000 coins. It should be gone here in a second. And then 1.5 is already gone. 21,750, it looks like he's starting to settle in, but that should still sell. 22,000 coins already sells. He's actually been going up since the last time I looked at him. 22.5. Looks like he still sells at 22.5, but 22,250 sells immediately. So he's already getting towards his peak. I think I might be able to get 23,000 out of him, which would be awesome. And I'll just sell. I'm not going to get greedy on this investment. I'm not going to go ahead and hold this card for too long. This isn't a card I'm going to hold for a week and have it out of pack investing. But it is, you know, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of them. And if I make 3,000 coins per card, well, that's a quick 42,000 coins I made just this hour. But something that a lot of people do not talk about enough is bidding on cards. Bidding is very effective. Here's a clip of me the other day bidding on the new Icone card. And the time of day that you want to be bidding on these cards is about an hour after content release. Every single day, there's always going to be some sort of content that drops at 6 p.m. UK. It's very rare for a situation in which there's no content whatsoever on the game. Today, it wasn't huge. It wasn't anything insane. It wasn't something that really changed the market a ton, but they did drop an SBC called One for the Win, and it gave you a gold players pack, which is just one rare gold card. But you know what it does? It adds supply to the market, and it adds supply to the market all at the same time for most of the game. Most of the player base is pretty much finishing that SBC in the first few minutes. It's not hard to do. You can throw in players from your club and complete it, and everybody gets this pack almost at the same time. And so after the hour is up and it becomes 2 p.m. or I guess 7 p.m. UK, it becomes 7:30 p.m. UK, all these cards that were listed are expiring. And it's a great time to get in on bids on these cards. And that's exactly when I bid on these Icones. I was getting them for 20,000, 21,000 coins, and then selling them on for 24 to 25,000 coins very quickly afterwards. In fact, it was almost immediately. I didn't actually wait for the card to rise because he was already up there in price. It's just a great way to get an extra bit of profit on cards that you might be already buying on bin. Bids are completely forgotten about, completely underused. It's like a secret that is right in front of our eyes. It's hidden in plain sight, and it's something you definitely need to utilize between the hours of 7 p.m. UK and 8 p.m. UK, which is like 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, in that time frame. It's a little bit less effective at nighttime, but definitely not irrelevant. It's definitely a good way to get a couple more cards. It's just mass bidding doesn't work quite as well at nighttime, because there's not as many cards getting listed all at once. It's very easy to sneak a few cards from the market when there's so much flooding in the market at the same time. People don't have time to bid on everything. In fact, I missed out on a lot of those Icones because I just couldn't bid on everything at once. At nighttime, it's a little bit more manageable. You can bid on those cards pretty easily, which is why I think that during the day, that is the time that you want to start bidding on those cards. Now, there's other times that work as well during the week. In fact, if you take a look at the rewards for squad battles earlier today, which was about 19 hours ago, when everybody gets their squad battle rewards, after an hour has passed on squad battle rewards, it's a great time to start bidding on cards because so many people opened up these packs. They're all tradable. You don't even have a choice. And then division rival rewards is kind of similar because a lot of people do take the tradable rewards. In fact, I did last week and I got Ousmane Dembele, so it ended up working out really well for me. So that's what I would definitely suggest for you guys. But to wrap it all back around to the 25K pack that came out in yesterday's video, we talked about it a lot. We haven't seen very much communication from EA quite yet. We haven't seen any tweet. We haven't, seen any compensation. And to be honest, as somebody who wasn't even online for the hero pack, I feel a little bit slighted, a little bit, screwed over because there were so many traders and so many players that opened that pack or invested in these cards. And, well, I wasn't online at the time, which was very unfortunate. It was just more of a luck thing than anything. But there was just such a great opportunity to make coins that I missed out on personally. And I know a lot of other people did, and a lot of other people that had some of these hero cards, they had players like Ginola, or they had, Yaya Toure. You've got player one who might have bought a Ginola for 2.3 million coins, and then they drop this, random pack out of nowhere, and it makes his card absolutely crash. And then player number two logs in, spends 25,000 coins, and just makes this, makes 1.5 million coins immediately. Well, if I'm player one, I'm feeling a little bit screwed over because I just lost all my coins on this card that I just saved up for this early in the game, and well, now I don't even want to play anymore. In fact, I've seen a few comments from you guys saying, I'm done with this game. They screwed me over. It is definitely justified to feel that way. I definitely understand the anger and the disappointment that comes with it. And as somebody who's been part of this game for quite a long time, who's really been grinding FIFA for so long, I genuinely do not know what the idea was for EA. I don't know where that pack came from. I've never seen anything like it before. A pack that gives you, for 25K, that gives you a hero card, even if it was meant to be untradeable. That's something I've never seen in FIFA history. I don't know what the idea behind it was, because I don't know why they'd be dropping something like that this early when they haven't even given us our preseason packs from FIFA 22 yet. I mean, there's so much that's been delayed. There's so much that's been, there's supposed to be compensation and all these things that just aren't happening, and we're not hearing anything about it. It just doesn't make much sense to me. I've got some people in my Twitch chat, because I'm actually live right now. Aiden says that he thinks it was meant to be a loan pack, maybe 25K for a loan, which would be quite expensive. But either way, just blows my mind. I have no clue what the idea was behind these hero cards or this hero pack. And I can understand why they took it away after 10 minutes, but I don't know what it was supposed to be, I don't know what it was supposed to be in the first place. So, so much left unanswered currently, really just waiting on EA to say something at this point, because I'm as lost as anybody, and I feel like I'm normally in the loop or I have an idea of what EA were trying to do. This one made no sense at all. The next thing we need to talk about in today's video is complementary links. It's something that I stressed so much in FIFA 22. We made so much profit in FIFA 22 off complementary links. It was probably the best trading method other than fluctuation trading, which of course we've talked about already today, that I used in FIFA 22. One of the best examples was when the Ones to Watch SBC came out last year. It was Anderson Talisca. And everybody, once he got that upgrade to 84, went out and did that SBC, but the only way to link him in the team was to get Al Jabir, which was the hero card. And that card doubled in price, and I had like 20 of them, and I made so many coins on that card. Well, this year, I was kind of hesitant to push complementary trading. I thought, you know what? It might not work all that well this year, because you don't need to get that chemistry that important. It really isn't that hard to link a center back to a striker, to a left wing. It's not that hard, all right? And it's not that important because you don't get as big of a boost, and you also don't lose stats when you play a player out of position or off chemistry. So I didn't think it was going to be as effective, and it might not be as effective, but after today, I've come to the conclusion that it still works very much so. Ismail Benaker sold it for me, because this card came out and it was very doable. It's very affordable. If you actually search what the requirement is, you only need an 84 rated team with 186 and 185. It's not a difficult SBC to do. It's not terribly expensive to complete that squad building challenge. And it's also a dynamic card, so people are interested in getting it because if he gets an upgrade, he'll go to 86 rated. And, he's already got some pretty decent stats on his card. It's definitely usable at this point in the game. So a lot of people went out and did that SBC. And if you take a look at the price of certain players on my tracker, you can see that we look at Ben Yedder, and yesterday he was like, 99, 100K, and well, he's barely above that, okay? If we take a look at Timo Werner, he was, 20K, 23K, and well, he's still that price. If we take a look at Milinkovic-Savic, you know, he did have a little bit of a spike there, whatever. He's still about the same price as he was. But if you take a look at Rafael Leao, that card went from 73,000 coins to 93,000 coins. And when did that big spike come? Well, it came at 6 p.m. UK. 1 p.m. my time is 6 p.m. UK. And then boom, he spikes up. There's no coincidence there that he is from AC Milan, right? And he gets a strong link to Benaker, and they help those links in the team. So he gets the link from Milan, he gets the link in Serie A, of course. So there's no coincidence there that he skyrocketed in price because of it. So when we see these leaks, and I've never been somebody to really push leaks or upload videos on leaks and stuff like that, it's never really been my style. I don't really want to ruin the surprise for a lot of people. You know, a lot of people don't want to know leaks beforehand, but when it comes to trading and how much leaks affect the market, it's something that we've probably got to start bringing up, especially for SBC and objective players, because, well, it moves the market. And it makes these cards move in price. And if we're going to be making the most profit possible, well, that's going to be the way we have to do it. We're going to have to know these players. And, well, I'm going to tweet out everything on my Twitter, and feel free to follow me or don't. If you don't want to see the leaks, then don't follow me on Twitter. But the link will be down in the description for you guys. If you do want to follow me on Twitter, I'll tweet out, you know, every FIFA 23 news and, you know, when I go live on Twitch and all that. But I'm going to tweet out leaks, and I'm going to say, okay, you know, this SBC is coming. These are the cards that could, you know, be impacted by this card getting released in the game. Is Spinazzola anything in this year's game? I know last year he was 83 rated, I think, and he was like 10K. He goes for a couple thousand coins. We'll take it, and then we got a lot of players to add to the club. So these leaks definitely have an impact on how cards move, so it's important to know beforehand, but it also is important to see, you know, okay, let's pick up that Rafael Leao before that spike comes at 6 p.m. UK. So it's definitely something that we've got to keep our eye on, but here's the thing. That's not the only thing that has been affected by these SBC cards. If you take a look at the transfer market and you go to managers, and you take a look at any of the nations of SBCs in the last couple of days, let's say Netherlands, because Dan Juma is an SBC that a lot of people are doing, and Gakpo is an SBC that a lot of people are doing. Well, Netherlands managers are extinct at 5,000 coins. You can't get a Netherlands manager unless you snipe it. All right, well, what about Federico Valverde? Is Uruguay, do they have any managers that are less than 5,000 coins? Uruguay. How many managers do they have less than 5K? That guy is the only one on the market, and he's gone, and he just got bought. So they've got none. They're extinct at 5K. What's another one that came out? You know, obviously Benaker being Uruguayan also affects that. Brazil for Thiago Silva. We'll have to take a look at them. Or Benaker is actually Algerian, excuse me, not Uruguayan. Valverde is Uruguayan. But yeah, let's take a look at Brazil. Thiago Silva, Brazilian managers. Now, Brazilian managers from previous years have always been a little bit more expensive just because people use a lot of Brazilian players in the game, naturally. But Brazilian managers also extinct, okay? So the next SBC that comes out that's affordable, take a look at their nation, go to the managers section, pick up as many as you can for 1,000 or less, and just wait a couple hours. Because this continues to happen, and it's something I've noticed that they continue to go extinct. And let's go ahead and take a look at one more. Just to put the icing on the cake, let's do one more. Let's find one that's, you know, not common. South Korea, Kim Min-jae. That's an SBC. It's super average. Some people will do it. A lot of people will probably ignore it. Kim Min-jae, South Korea. Where are the South Korean managers in price? That's what I want to know. Where is South Korea on my list? Where is South Korea? Is it Korea Republic? Is that what I'm looking for? Am I looking for Korea Republic? Dude, where is South Korea? Hold on, am I going crazy? What am I missing? Republic of Korea is, oh, okay, there we go. Republic of Korea. And they're going for 5,000 coins as well, because people want to link these new SBC cards in their team. Right now, the cheapest one is a bronze card, and they're going for 4K. That one for 3,400. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to sell it for 3,900 and watch it sell within the next minute. Watch it sell. Or at least in the next couple of minutes. Because as you can see, they sell within 3 minutes. They all sell within 3 minutes. So these managers are gold mines. They are straight up gold mines for you guys. So keep an eye on any objective players, any squad building challenge players that come out over the next few days. And I'd say go for managers immediately. That might be the move. That might just be the move to make yourself the most possible profit. So for you guys asking, we're going to go ahead and finish off the video by talking about my team and a couple of tricks that I'm using to improve my team quickly. So we talked about a couple episodes ago about how to get a 500 or about 500K worth of packs for absolutely free. If you haven't seen that video yet, go check it out. It's how to get free packs in FIFA 23. That's what I titled it. So it's a couple videos ago. And out of those packs, we've gotten Goretzka, we've gotten Kyle Walker, we've gotten Ousmane Dembele, we've gotten Diogo Jota. All of these players, actually, every single one of them, even a Kanji. And this isn't even my team. This is the squad that I'm actually using right now for an objective. Here's my actual team. Akanji, Rafael Varane, Bernardo Silva. I've gone for Jamie Vardy. I'm not sure I'm completely sold on Darwin Nunez. I do have him as well, but I feel like he's a little clunky, and he takes a long time to get going. Kyle Walker is absolutely a beast. So, you know, the team's looking good, and all of these were just free packs that I've gotten from objectives. So to reiterate that, go to the ones to watch kickoff objective, go to the finishing mastery objective or milestone, go to the assist mastery milestone, and get those free packs. But right now we have Road to the Knockout Gosens out, and you only need to win 6 squad battle matches, having 3 Serie A and 3 Germans in the team. And I need a left wing back, so I'm going to go out and get that card right there. And I've already got 3 games down, and I've completed all the other things. But at the exact same time, I can complete Dest. Now, there's only a day and 13 hours left by the time this video comes out, a day and 10 hours left. So you've got to do it quickly, but you can actually combine both of them at the same time and get both cards in just 6 matches, okay? So right here, you can see I have 3 of 5. So as long as you have 3 La Liga players as well, you can do the exact same objectives as you have in Gosens here. Just add 3 La Liga players to your team, and you'll also get Serginho Dest for free. So you get them at the exact same time, plus a small Electrum Players pack, as you can see right there. So you can get both done at the exact same time. It's almost the exact same requirement. Is just add 3 La Liga players instead of 3 German. And you can do both. You can do German La Liga players if you want. And it completes it at the exact same time. So I want to get that Gosens. He's going to be my new left back here soon. So that's my squad right there. And if you made it to the very end of today's video, I want you to comment down below in the comment section, who is the best player you have packed in FIFA 23 Ultimate Team so far? For me, it would be Kyle Walker. So just I would just type in the comments, Kyle Walker. You don't have to add any context. I'll know what you're talking about. You can literally just say Leon Goretzka, and I'll know exactly what you're talking about. So go ahead and comment that down below in the comments, and I'll make sure to heart it, and I appreciate you making it to the end of the video. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me today. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Peace out.